Welcome to a new video. This will no longer be called Cascade Homestead, as I no longer live in Oregon. I've renamed the channel the Oklahoma Gardener. My family and I moved to Oklahoma about a year ago, so I will be showing video of me growing in Oklahoma, and it's a completely new environment. So I'll be learning and I'll be showing you the videos as I learn. Today, I want to show you my greenhouse, and I want to show you what I've done in my greenhouse so far. So this is my greenhouse. I built this greenhouse about 6 weeks ago, and I'm going to kind of show you what I've been growing in here. So this was the stuff that I started first. These are kale. This is a dazzling blue kale. And then these two here, these are curly leaf kale. You can see how big they are. They've done really well. I started them about 6 weeks ago maybe. And so they have done really well. This one right here, this is a red Russian kale, which is also doing really well. Now these, all these plant potted ones underneath along the floor here, these are all overwintered peppers. And you can see they've got growth coming out of them. So I put them into hibernation during the wintertime, and then when the warm came in, well, they started producing leaves, and they'll start producing fruit about twice as fast as the peppers that I start from seed this year. This right here, this is my lemon tree, and you can see here it's starting to make fruit blossoms. And so that's exciting. I grew this last year. Last year didn't make any fruit blossoms, but it's probably quadrupled in size since I planted it last year in this pot. And so I'm really excited about it doing that. Now over here we have cabbage, and we have purple cauliflower, and we have broccoli. And then these are all my mammoth sunflowers that I started early. They are all doing really amazing. These are my Asian greens. So this pot right here, this is bok choy. This right here, this is pak choy. And then these are my radishes. I have two different kinds. I have purple radishes and I have red radishes. And you can see I got lots of fruit growing here. So this is exciting. These I've been harvesting from my radishes for, I don't know, maybe a week. I've been harvesting from the radishes already. And this is some of my summer crops. Here I have, these are all cucumbers right here, and then watermelon. And then here I have a couple different melon, Tigger melon, sugar baby watermelon, Minnesota midget cantaloupe. And then over here I have sweet meat, summer squash, and a round zucchini that I'm growing. And so those are doing really good. I'll be transplanting them into bigger pots probably in about a week. Now up here at the top, up here, this is a pea plant. It's actually a miniature, a dwarf pea plant. It's only going to get about this tall maybe, and it'll start producing peas in a few weeks. These two pots here are peppers that I bought at our local Atwood's farm store. They were only 99 cents a pot. So I thought, hey, why not? These are all flowers. This is my first time actually growing flowers. So these ones here, these are all marigolds. And marigolds, I decided to plant those this year because marigolds, if you plant them around your tomatoes, it will keep the tomato hornworm away. So I'm going to be interplanting my marigolds around my tomatoes to protect from the tomato hornworm. This one right here, which is just starting to sprout here, this is the butterfly pea. Now it's a blue flower, and once the flower blossoms, you can then take the flower and you can turn it into a really nice blue tea. So I'm excited. That's the first time I've actually grown the butterfly pea. And then I have amaranth, which is, this one's an ornamental one. I have two that I'll be growing as vegetables too, but this one's ornamental. And then I have the magic sunflower. And then here I have the gazania, which first time ever growing that. Don't know what that's going to look like. Here are some early tomatoes and some Sun King broccoli, which are designed to do really well in the heat. So looking forward to growing those this summer. These are some of my new tomatoes that I just transplanted. I have a Mila, which is a Russian tomato. And then these two here are Black Krim tomatoes. And then this is a pot of peppers, a big flat of peppers. I've got sweet chocolate, jalapeno, habanada, which jalapenos are jalapenos with no heat, and habanadas are a habanero with no heat. Then I have Lesia, shishitos, murasaki, and corbachis, which my corbachis haven't sprouted yet. I'm thinking I might have to try to replant them or maybe buy some new seeds. This next section here, this is all tomatoes. So it starts here and you follow around. These are all my tomato starts. So a lot of them are going to go into my garden, and then a lot of them are going to be sold at the farmer's market here in town as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And then right here, those are onions that I've started. Now if you follow along, I have more of the dwarf peas. I've got dwarf peas there, there, and there, and they're doing really well. They should start producing flowers probably in the next week or two. And then here we have chard, more bok choy, more purple cauliflower. Those are Italian broccoli. This is an Italian broccoli, and then another chard plant right there. And so I'm really excited about how everything's growing in my green. Oh, and I completely forgot. These are beans. So I had some beans seeds that I saved last year. I wasn't sure if they would produce anything, so I'm like, I'll test them out and see if they actually sprout. Well, they did, so I moved them into the greenhouse, and as you can tell, they are doing really good. So I'm really excited about having some early beans coming off of those two bean plants as well. Now, right now it's about 65 degrees out, but you can tell from my thermometer, it is 93 degrees in my greenhouse. So it is almost 30 degrees warmer in here, which is why all this stuff is growing so well. So I hope you enjoyed the tour of my greenhouse. And over the next few days, I will be showing you the stuff I'm growing in my garage. And I will also be showing you the stuff that I planted outside. So stick with me and I will have a lot more updates coming on. Thank you.